Whoa. Okay. Hey. Um. Wait. Where's my AirPod case? I my base. My balls hurt so much. Yeah. Okay. Balls hurt so much. Like it hurts. Balls hurt. Yeah. It's like a it's like a hernia. I think I don't know something like that, but it's uncomfortable. Maybe it's just how women feel. Like they're like vagina areas like always like fucking in pain. Yeah, my like groin is like always in pain. I'm not liking it. But yeah. Can't imagine being a woman all the time. Not gonna lie. Seriously. This shit hurts, man. Like, ow. I heard that. I fucked that up. Balls. 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 Okay, balls hurt. They hurt a lot. Okay. Shit, man, this shit's not fun. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. 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 Wait, it's going down, not up. All the sounds to me are like they're like I don't know, they're like all over the place. Right, I'm high right now. If you didn't notice, it's not just like no, I'm like fried shit right now, but. chair is so wobbly right now. My chair's like wobbling. It's like a damn like my chair feels like a vibrator. It's like vibrating actual. I think I did that right. Shit. Yo, now I understand Luffy because I never really paid attention to myself. Like, you know, like if you watch One Piece, I see a lot of people watch One Piece now. Like, if you watch One Piece, that's my cousin. Oh, if you watch One Piece, right? You know how like Zoro trains like all the time. You see him training all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. Training, training, training. Yeah, with like Luffy, he doesn't really people like he doesn't really train like that. He only train like sometimes throughout the story. Um, just because I feel like he adapts in battle. Training is battle. Like he trains to like fight or whatever. I don't know. He trains for his battle or whatever. I feel like I feel like he trains more in battle. Like when he just adapts. But yeah, that's kind of how I am like the piano. I just train as I go. Everything's training. Okay, okay. I'm doing this wrong. Wait, no, I'm gonna do it. balls, ow, balls, balls, balls got me, balls, ow, ow, okay, okay, balls, okay, okay. Let's dance, balls, let's dance, okay. Balls, 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 oh, has you ever got what the fuck is it called? Is it ball tapped? I don't know if you guys know what that is, but yeah, in high school, my friends used to, just punch you in the balls. That shit used to hurt, man. Getting punched in the balls all the time. Xavier, yo, oh my gosh, bro. I do not like getting hit in the nuts, man. It's not fun. Thanksgiving, when we were on Thanksgiving as a kid, like family, he punched me in the balls. That shit hurt, man. You go. Balls in, wait, balls in here, 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 balls in here. Yeah, he's so high up. I can't do it now. Because it's 11:41 at night and people sleeping. I can't wait to be in a studio. Oh my gosh. Can't wait to be in a studio. Oops. Sorry. Oh my gosh, performing? Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Dude, you don't know how like hungry I've been waiting to do that shit for such a long time. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Record music that's actually been mixed and mastered and be around people who actually know what they're talking about and not do everything by myself. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's heaven. That's heaven right there. That's literally heaven. That's heaven for me. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I can just focus on being an artist. That was nice. But I did, but that's not it. No, it was like a delay. I don't have the strength for that yet. That's subconsciously. Look, I don't want to do that anymore. It hurts too much. Okay. Oh, look at you. Oh wait, oops. Go on. Oh wait, what am I doing? It goes, yeah, I like this. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not going fast enough. Okay. Is this? Yeah. No, I did that wrong. No, you did that wrong. Yes. There you go. No, you go. Oh, okay, cool. Now I fucked it up. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm by ear. I'll be like fucking up. Okay. There you go. Okay, so 1B. Let's see. Why am I fucking up? Okay. This is pretty much just like dancing to me. I never really played piano because I never really understood it when I was doing it. Well, when I was like little, I didn't really understand it. cause I overthink everything. Everything I always overthink. Since I was little, I always think everything's so complicated. Ah, shit, I like that. It was something like that, but I fucked it up. Wait, how about something like that? How do you go here? I do not feel like learning that right now. I want you guys to see me raging. Shit, it's too late for that. Yo, I like these, like what are they called? Oh yeah, I like these notes. They're like sick. What was that? Balls, 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 balls. Ow. There's so much, man. It's so uncomfortable. balls, balls, balls. No. Shit hurts, man. Ow. I do not like having like just like I'm gonna overshare. I'm just gonna share. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna overshare. That's who I am. But like I have like a hernia or something. Like there's like my testicles. There's like fluid around them, like both of them, and it's just like really painful. It's like it just comes and goes. It just feels it's just not comfortable at all. It's not a good spot for pain. Oh, I fucked that up, huh? Not yet. Pause. 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 Sorry. But yeah, pause, right? Pause. Fuck, man. Shit's not comfortable. But playing this is fun. Fuck. It's like really like ow. It's like ow. It's just ow. It hurts, man. It just feels so uncomfortable in balls. This is the one spot. I forgot how different it is. It threw me off. You had to be in a different octave, I think. No, I don't think it worked that way. No. I have to figure it out. That's right. Yeah, okay. Balls still hurt. You guys don't understand how much this hurts. It's like so weird and uncomfortable. This is I hate my life, son. It's more like over here, the void. This octave is good. Some good ass music over here. Something like that. to the left, slide to the right, reverse. So, something, I don't fucking, I don't know. I only got the house, so I don't know these things. My dance parties were like school. Yeah, school. He's throwing me off. I'm like, what the hell is that? Wait, it throws me off. She just hears something. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm not paying attention. I hate when I fuck up like that. Okay, no more of that. How about let's go have it like, the keys, different instruments. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh my god. I'm on a nut. Which one was it? I'm on a nut. I'm about a nut. I'm a, hey, yeah, ocarina. I like ocarina. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Don't be too hasty. Here we go. I was overthinking it. Mm. Hell loud. That sounds really loud. My mom's complaining. So. the Teletubbies at like Six Flags. Yeah, I remember the Teletubbies. Wait, no, not the Teletubbies. What the fuck am I talking about? Not Teletubbies. It was wait. What was it? What was it? What was it? What was it? Bro, what was it called? It wasn't Teletubbies. What am I talking about? They were like, I remember they did the fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. That shit was fun. I remember that with my cousins. That shit was funny. Yeah, I just suddenly remember that. The Wiggles? Oh yeah, the Wiggles. The Wiggles. It was the Wiggles. Yeah, shit. Yeah, the Wiggles. Oh, how about this? Ah, man, balls. Balls. How? Balls, dude. Balls are so uncomfortable. Like, eek. I can't get it. Oh. hard to concentrate. Balls, man. This is like pain. Like I can't wait till whatever like fluid or whatever like there's so much pressure in that area. It's just so unbearable. And just like such a sensitive spot because like the testicles are like so sensitive, tender. Now maybe if I try this, maybe this might feel better. I saw something funny. Dude, this is like not fun. Oh, it's me. I'm like, what is that sound? Dude, spooky ass sound. Oh yeah, synthesia, whatever it's called, synthesia, 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 synthesia. Tinkle bell. What is it? Look, I can't hear it. Okay, I can't hear it. It's too high. I guess I try. Look, okay. Nah, it's like, I don't like this sound. It's not. It's pretty ugly sound. I'm sorry to be rude, but it's a pretty ugly sound. Really ugly sound. Like it's like really like it's just why. Hey, put some music on. Listen. Some Nova, whatever. Yoku, what's it? Those are drums. Oh, percussion things. What would sound That's what Eek, ouch. Eek. Ouch. So much. Pizza and soda, soda and pizza. I got me another issue. Pizza and coke, soda and tissues. I got me another issue. No, I fucked that up. Oh, I lost my head. I'm a little slower. Skipping. Balls. It hurts still. Not fun. Not fun time. Oh, I know, really. So an idea hit my mind. I'm gonna remember to do it. Remember this? I fucked that up. I was thinking too much. Put that transition up. Let's be trying to spice it up. Because I be getting down. I'm sorry, I be getting down. This is my love language, man. Oh, pain. Oh, pain. My boss. My boss. My boss. My boss. Hi, boss. Alright. You motherfuckers had enough video of me. Did I have to say anything? I guess I'll say some stuff while I'm here, cause I'm here, so have me, so I guess I can introduce myself since guess I'm finally about to like come out the it's in closet. Come out the the house. Better get the closet, like yeah, the house. Like come out the house. So yeah, I'm Maury. Um yeah, my name's Kwari. From East Brunswick, New Jersey. And I'm a musician. I like music. Yeah, I've listened to it my entire life. Music. I've just always been into music since I can remember. My family's very into music as well. And music was the way how I was able to like express myself. Like I wasn't really able to express myself really. So like music is how I like understood things and how I understood how to process emotions and process certain things. And it was just a place where I just felt safe. So yeah, I just really confided in it, and I just kept on like I don't know. I feel like my soul's like I've been in it so much, like my soul's like intertwined with it, because like music just revolves around my life. Yeah, but I sucked at music. I wasn't really good at it, but I loved listening to it so much, and I just loved being around it that I started making music, and I saw that I was able to use my voice for good and use my music to like help people heal and stuff like that. Like listen to Kid Cudi, that's like what made me wanna start making music. Um, and honestly, it's just really fun for me to do because my life just revolves around it. Yeah, I'm very grateful that I finally get to start my music career. And I'm really grateful that there's a lot of artists from Jersey that that are in the same area as me. I think that's really awesome because Jersey was really overlooked, and it's nice to see people from my state get to blossom and get to be who they desire to be and go for their dreams and stuff like that. Like it's really amazing seeing Jersey like make a name for herself in the music world and in the entertainment world in general. Like I'm just seeing a lot of different people, making a name for themselves, and it's a blessing to see other people be able to succeed, and chase their dreams and achieve their dreams, and seeing that you're not alone in your journey is pretty awesome too. Um, because we have similar burdens and similar struggles. So seeing how we all like grew up with the internet and we put a lot of stuff on the internet, seeing them, you know, be themselves and seeing the progress and seeing them work to become who they desire to be is awesome. And it gives me courage to go out there and do my own thing. Um, yeah, but I'm so grateful. I've been pretty much doing all this stuff myself, like producing, rapping, singing, writing, everything, because I just like making music. Everything I just learned, like what I'm doing now, I'm just practicing piano, and then I just tie that to music because I just love it so much. Just, my life is just music. But I don't even remember what I was saying, but think it's a blessing. Um, Being able to knowing it's hard. I'm so like in the present moment that like it's hard for me to be able to accept that who I am at times because I'm so in the present moment that it's hard for me to feel what I'm heading into and everything like that because I'm just so caught up in the moment because I'm just enjoying the moment and that's no reason why I feel like I end up being behind a lot because I'm just enjoying I'm just enjoying myself doing this. This is just fun to me. Just playing around, just messing with music. Um, yeah. I'm grateful that I get to have music and be able to help my family. For me, um, just seeing my family be able to manifest for themselves is pretty awesome. It took me a while to realize that my family are capable of creating their own worlds. I always put it on my shoulder, put it on made a burden for me to try to do it for my mom what she did for me. Because I wanted use my career and help her get financially stable. But I'm noticing that they're able to do it on their own. My mom struggled so much. She was able to put us in good school systems and everything like that, and make sure we're all good and we have everything we needed, and she did it by herself pretty much. So it took me a while to realize that because I always just thought about it from like a son's perspective. But yeah, they're really powerful, and I know for me achieving my dreams helps them understand what they can do, realize what they can do. I really enjoy being someone who can help others and look out for others, inspire others. Always been like that with like my younger brother and like his friends and stuff. Like I like to look after people, look after the youth and stuff. I don't like to I don't know. I see myself in everyone. I like to look out for everyone, make sure everyone's accounted for. It feels the love. It feels good. So I want the best for everybody. It's just nice seeing people happy, people doing their things. Because truly, all the stuff people fight about and argue about is nonsense to me. It's nothing. Seeing people kill themselves and each other over nonsense. It really hurts my soul. It does. Like they kill themselves over nothing. Like this seriously. I saw on news someone like this kid killed someone over like this guy over like for like $5 or something like that, or $20. No, $20. Like man, $20 is what a price is worth. I mean, life is worth. It's worth way more than that, but you guys don't realize your potential, what you can be, because you weren't shown. And that's what a lot of like, spiritual people try to do. They try to show you what you can do, what you can achieve, if you believe in yourself. You guys give up too easily. You shouldn't. You should trust in yourself. Have faith in yourself. And realize that you can be anything. Big rhymes with it. That's facts. It's a brand new millennium, and no one really talks about this. But we're in history. We alter history right now. History, history depends on us right now because we're the ones impacting the earth. So we need to, instead of being pessimistic, be optimistic. If you're optimistic, you can achieve a lot. But you can't achieve anything if you're not optimistic. In order to be optimistic, you have to have desires and have desires to do things that you want to do, and you can use it to help the planet. So And you have to imagine that, it'll succeed if you stay true with it. Everything isn't supposed to happen like right away. It's time. They take time. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your ride. I want to see people believe in themselves more. It's a new millennium. It's the age of love, man. We need to start loving each other. All this violence and stuff, it all comes from lack of love. If you truly love someone and you love yourself and you value your life and others' lives, you don't harm others. Just for what? What's the point of it? I don't get it. I really don't. And then you just attract that energy back into your life. And your life is just complicated for like no reason. Like, the negativity isn't it's not really good for you, man. It's a sign of weakness if you're gonna give into that. You shouldn't. Yeah. I had women teach me things like this when I was little. Like I said, I was raised by women. I was shown how to, keep it 10 toes. Always. By my mom and my grandmother. I was raised how to be a gentleman on my other side, on my other grandma's side. Well, on my other, yeah, my other grandma. So it's like gentleman delinquent. It's like a mixture. I'm grateful for it, the mixture. So last year, I was training dancing. So 2020, 2022, I was dancing the whole time pretty much. I was just training. I was learning how to dance. I was pretty much doing that a little bit in 2021, but more so 2022, I didn't have to work. So this was the time I didn't have to work. So I was able to just dedicate time to it and just spend all my time just working on my dances. And now, like, dude, I feel so comfortable. It's been a year. I feel so confident because I was just putting so much work into it, and I can't wait to put even more work into my dancing and everything like that. But right now, I want to practice piano. I started practicing it in November. Um, yeah, November. Yeah, November. I got it in November. Well, I really started practicing in December. Yeah, but I like it so far. It's fun. It's very fun. It's very fun. But yeah. I don't know what else to talk about myself with because I'm not good at talking about myself. But um, yeah, I'm really excited. There's a lot of amazing people out there. Um, and a lot of special people out there. Well, everyone's special, but there's a lot of people that I can resonate with, and I'm just grateful. And I just see the way how like the entertainment industry and like the music industry and the yeah, those industries. Well, not even those industries, but I would say more so those worlds. I like to say world instead of industry. But yeah, like those worlds, like how like artists and stuff are starting to become more understanding and they're growing. You can see how much they're growing, how much they worked on themselves. Like they're starting to be better to each other, to other artists, and that's really important for us to have that because on that level, like as an artist, only other artists can really understand me on that level. No one else can understand me on that level. So it's really important to develop that community and that respect and to be able to see yourself in the other artists and not treat them like scum or whatever, act like you're better than them because, we all had, our trials and tribulations and stuff like that. We shouldn't be hard on others. We should be more supportive and more understanding and talk to one another so we can stop dying. Like I'm tired of seeing artists die, like and such powerful artists. Like every time they die, it's like a black hole in the universe. It's a void. it's just a big void. That's pretty much what it is. It's a void every time. They're gonna be missed tremendously, and a lot of people are affected by that because a lot of people revolve their world around others. I don't like that. I don't. That's why I like worship because it throws your life off when you devote your life to something else entirely. You lose your independence and you lose your individuality when you do that. That's why I like worship. Instead you should be grateful for the time you have that person or that whatever. Just be grateful for it and for whatever it does for you positively instead of worshiping it. Because yeah, but yeah. Hmm, anything else I want to say? Um, I'm really excited to perform. I've been wanting to perform for a very long time, and I'm just really excited that I get to perform. Um, oh yeah, and I get to meet more artists. I get to travel. I'm so excited to travel. There's so many things I want to do. And so many, yeah, and I get to be, yo, I don't know. This is my first time like out to like my like I'm still like in my childhood phase. I'm still in my childhood, like I'm with my family, everything like that. I've been like embarked on my journey. I haven't really went out like that, on my own. So I'm about to do that, and I don't know. It's just really exciting because there's a whole world to explore, and that's just so exciting to me that you get a whole world to explore. And yeah, um, man, I can see mountains in my mind, and like yeah, a lot of cool stuff in my mind. And yeah. Wait, is that yeah, is that yeah, something. I can't wait to perform. Yeah, oh yeah, and like for me, like when it comes to like, like culture, like the culture stuff, like I guess I'll address as like the cancel cultures and whatever. I'm not really all that big into that, and my life never really appealed to that kind of like lifestyle. Like, like how sensitive and everything like the internet is. For some reason, like it's funny because like the internet's never been sensitive, but this is more tied with the with society. Um, but it's I can't conform to that stuff. One, that's not my nature to conform, and also another thing is like um fuck, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I remember. But yeah, I'm not. It's not in my nature to conform, and also my past and just how I lived my life, and just how my family and everyone else lived their lives, and real people I know live their lives, and everyone that I looked up to, fictional, non-fictional, none of them are perfect. All of them had done fucked up shit to people, and all of them had fucked up shit done to them. So like I don't know, I'm not really, and I'm not going to judge people like that and act like a fucking character and be a part of this and whatever because people are afraid to be themselves and be honest in the world because dude, we come from a fucked up world. Like we eat animals, my guy. You're over here complaining because he punched a bitch, and like you're eating dogs and shit. And well, not dogs. Well, some people do, but and I don't care, because it is what it is. Pretty much what I'm saying. But like, yeah, people eat animals and chicken and shit. Like, you guys attach meaning to different things, but you don't understand that you're being a hypocrite. A lot of times you're being a hypocrite. Um, but yeah. I don't like the cancel. Like you guys just pick and choose what you want to do. Like for me, like I just don't really understand. Like if you look at our history, man, people done a lot of fucked up shit. And if you talk to people, if you actually go outside, most of you people are like that, are introverts. If you actually go outside and you see how real people are, they're not like that. Like a lot, we've gone through fucked up shit. The thing is, it's less about the act of doing fucked up shit to others. It's more about because that's inedible, honestly. You guys kill insects like it's nothing. Oh, let me not go into insects because they don't. Yeah, because they're yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I just think people are fucking hypocrites and shit. And I don't know. I'm just too unconventional. I'm just trying to live my life. I'm not trying to be perfect. So if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I really don't give a fuck. I don't care about the Matrix shit, all that fear. I don't fear humans. I just want to live my life. And if you like me, cool. If I've done fucked up shit and you don't like me for it, okay, then you never liked me in the first place. Cause if you really know me, you know I'm genuine. I'm not really like into like, I don't know. I just be living my life and I care about people and I value people. So like if you think like I'm on some like the majority of people, then that's on you. I really don't care. I'm I don't waste my time on stuff like that. I know who I am. And I talk to plenty of people, so if you really want to know how I am as a person, I'm sure you can talk to someone and they will tell you exactly how I am. I don't really install the news. People try to do that to fuck your reputation up and they get at you and all this. Dude, I just leave everything I know open. If you want to know something about me, you'll find it. I really don't care. I'm not into all that shit. I'm not into the cat and mouse shit. Like, I really don't care. So, if whether you like me or you don't like me, I'm living my life regardless. I'm not a perfect person, and I don't strive to be, but I do strive to be a genuine person who values life. Will I fuck up sometimes? Hell yeah. Will I hurt people sometimes? Hell yeah, it happens. When you're learning, you're growing, you're trying to live. If you just sit around doing nothing and you're gonna end up being perfect, it's bro. I read a booklet about that in elementary school. If you want to be perfect, you just sit in a corner and you do nothing. But yeah, you take risks, man. Shit happens. It's called living. You can't fear death all the time. You gotta have faith, man. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to people who don't live their lives. I don't take advice from those people. I don't really. I'll listen to their stories, but if it doesn't add up, I don't care. I got through way too much for you guys to affect what I'm on. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. I seriously don't give a fuck. Seriously. I know what I'm on. If you don't know what I'm on, then that means you just don't even know. It doesn't matter. Because if you got a light, you know what I'm on. If you don't, then you don't know what I'm on. And it doesn't matter. Because you probably don't even know. But yeah. I really want to see this place, like, people grow so much. And I want to see I really want poverty to be eliminated. Like coming up from nothing really sucked because money really messed my family like psychologically. Money was in the way for like everything. So for me, like that's why I feel like I'm really generous with my money because I just saw how like I suffered and everything like that because I didn't have money. I had money, so that's kind of the reason why the family, wasn't right. And other reasons as well, but for me, it was really just money all the time. Having being not having much, but and just surviving all the time. So seeing other people who don't really have much, it just makes me want to help them. See, I don't want to help people just because they're women or whatever. Like I don't really care about that kind of stuff. But I want to help people because I see myself in them and I want to see them be someone. Like I don't like people to suffer. Like everyone deserves to be able to be what they want to be and attribute and their purpose. Like everyone deserves that. So every time I see someone that I can help in that way, I try because they deserve it. Everyone deserves it. That's why even like people who kill themselves or submit wish death upon themselves and stuff like that early, like if you would have stayed and they know it, like afterwards, like if you would have really like just fought through it, You would have been fine. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Speaking of like relationships, I've never really been in a relationship before. Um, I've been in well, I've been the longest relationship I was in high school, and I think I was how old was I? I think I turned 18. I think I was like 17, turning 18, and then I think Nicole was like I think she was like 15 turning 16 or something like that. I don't know. But like I was like a senior and she was like a sophomore, right? Yeah, she was like a sophomore. And yeah, I remember I knew her since like I was really young. Like I remember like Nick and stuff. She was like a neighborhood, she was in the neighborhood. I remember her. And then, we started talking and yeah. But that was like the only kind of like relationship I had. Um Besides that, it's just been like flings and shit. But yeah. And I had like honestly, I want to talk about this because with young men, because I really want to try to help women if possible. But young men, like you have to please like we have to learn. Now that like I've gone through like my thing, I can use it to help other young men understand things because we're still learning communication. We're still learning how to communicate with each other. A lot of our families don't communicate with us because we're all processing our own lives, our own traumas, everything like that. And a lot of us have to do things on our own, or we have to keep things on the hush and everything like that. So for me, figuring some things out is I feel like it's important for me to tell other people so they can avoid it. But yeah, when it comes to sexual encounters, you have to also if you deal with narcissists as well, you have to not only think about yourself in certain situations, you have to think about how that person feels in that situation as well. Um, you have to respect them. A lot for us, like I know for me, like I didn't really have much communication in my life. I didn't really yeah, amongst family, we always kept everything mum. So and we had a very self-absorbed mindset that which I really understand now, learning more about my family. But we had a very self-absorbed mindset. And and that rubs off on you. So sometimes like in a sexual situation you may become so so focused, and also if you're not good with cues because you're not good with communication and really have much communication and stuff like that, and you got like bad communication, selfish, narcissistic, self-absorbed signals, and that rubbed off on you, and you use that in a sexual situation, and didn't realize that it harms other people. But yeah, um I don't know if that happens to other people, but I've been in a situation like that, and I just wanted to let anyone know about, about things that you can have gone through while growing up and not realize when it comes to involving yourself with other people. That's why it's really important why like a lot of us are alone. The reason why it's important to be alone, especially with like this age of internet, is for us to learn how to treat ourselves so we can learn how to treat others. So if we're used to being treated like shit, we may treat others like shit, and that's not good. That thing rubs off. And yeah, I want people to really know that, like, because I know there's a lot of malicious people out there, but if I can use from someone who never met any malicious like intent in a sexual situation, I hope I can use that to help other people in a same similar situation, so that these encounters could be more lowered. So when women do say, okay, someone tried to rape me or someone tried to this or that, they can get more people who are more like that. And then like if you've been in more situations like me where it's just been like accidental, you can just talk to that person and be honest. They still may not like you, but at least they get to understand. You know what I mean? um rather than this whole thing going on, and then that gets lumped in with people who are actually getting fucked for like no reason, for like malicious, like evil intent. So I just want, if I can, like, I hope that helps, because we really, because I don't like people being used, and their bodies being tainted. Well, not tainted, but like their bodies being not tainted. I don't really like that word, but their bodies just being just used and just treated, however, abused by others. I don't think that's really good in a sense to hurt people. I get tough love, you know, family whippings and stuff like that. Speaking of me getting um stuff like whippings and stuff like that, I needed that stuff because for my future, because it toughens me up and it made me who I am. If I was just being treated like a like like no one, no tough love, I would be a bitch. I would. But since you get tough love, it toughens you up, you know? That's why people like, like certain areas like that are known for that, like some third world countries, some states, like Jersey's a state like that. A lot of people who are tough. New York, um, yeah, I don't know, stuff like that toughens you up, in my opinion. A lot of places down south as well. But yeah. But yeah, I've been in I remember with Jackie, I made a song called Jackie. Um yeah, this is about music too. So like I like to put real life in my music. Not all songs are real life. Some songs are like I get all different kinds of creative ideas. But I was really upset about Jackie. I remember Jackie was someone I met in 2020. I met her after I had an accident, and she really, her family really, like, they helped me have faith in humans again, and it made me feel really good. And it was like it was just a blessing being around those guys, and the conversations we had were awesome and everything like that. But one night, like, we hung out so many times, and one night I was thinking she wanted me to touch her breast and everything like that. Well, no, I was touching her breast. We were cuddling, and she was fine with that. But then I thought eventually she wanted me to like touch her boob, but she didn't, and then she froze, and that like triggered her. Um, and then she didn't really like that. Um, and I feel like she was, because that ties in with communication. You know, we keep things to ourselves that we're that we're trying to process. That's hard to even process alone. um, and that triggers other things, other situations, because it's like a butterfly effect, because not because there's like a lack of communication, and then everyone's just like in this like defensive shell, um, because obviously something, she probably went through something in a similar situation, and I remember whenever we be able to walk around, she would be like, oh, like guys staring at her and all these different things, but I didn't really think much of it because I've never been in a situation like that. Um, But for me, looking back at it, I think she's been through some things. I'm sorry to put that out there because I'm saying your name, and I'm really sorry. I don't know if you've been through these things or not, but I'm just speculating. But yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, but I don't know if she's been through pretty much, and I can understand why she was triggered. And at the end of the day, it's really important to just communicate with people and let people know what's on your mind and everything like that, so people don't know it's bad, because we all have different triggers and we've been through different things, and we just want to defend ourselves, and in a certain situation we may be ready for something in a minute, but something may happen that may trigger us to think something else may happen. And yeah, I don't know, something I realized with a trend of my family. I mean, I can't speak for everyone else. I could just only speak for myself. And that's what I'm doing. So everyone has different perspectives. I'm just more so talking about things for people who have a similar perspective as mine. And people who have different perspectives. It's up to someone else with that perspective to talk for those people. But for me, I can talk to people who are similar to me. Um, yeah. But yeah, just to give my perspective, because every perspective is important. 'Cause every perspective gives you a different look at life, and that pretty much goes with what I'm saying. Communication is important to communicate. But yeah, we're learning communication as a country, and I don't want to say as a planet. I don't, because I never traveled the world like that, so I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say as a country. Um, we're I know that's a United States thing. Um, learning how to communicate with ourselves, and all the pressure we put ourselves under, and how that like messes us up psychologically. People don't realize like something that like I don't think Americans realize is that like we're all like psychologically like not there. We are. You can just tell. Like most people don't walk around with confidence. Most people are like really shallow and really pessimistic. That ties to your psychological state. Because if you have a strong psychological state, then you'll be optimistic. You wouldn't be pessimistic. Because pessimistic is death. Um, Pessimistic leads to your death. Optimism leads to sustainability in life, and yeah, because if you're only thinking negativity and that things aren't gonna go well, then how can you expect for things to go right? Especially if things go right and you're a pessimistic person, you're gonna still think things are gonna go wrong, or you're gonna try to force them to go wrong. So you're gonna manifest in death doing stuff like that. Um, yeah. So people don't understand. We live in a gloomy state, not state, country. Not unanimously, but like the general is people are they're trying to figure themselves out, and it's a lot of like non-communication and a lot of like manipulation going on in this country and stuff like that. So yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, everything will work out in the end though. But yeah. But what else? But I don't know if yeah, I was talking about Jackie. I don't know if what I was saying before was tying off with it, but yeah, I just like to speak my mind. But yeah, I miss hanging out with her. And I've been in other situations too. I remember one time back in high school, I was laying, I was, it was this girl, I think her name was Emmy or something like that. I remember I had her at my house and we were hanging out, and she, I touched her breast because I thought that was what I thought she was fine with that, but she wasn't because I didn't communicate. So, and that ended up shocking her. And yeah, and I always wanted to talk to her and apologize for that because I didn't realize, but I never got the chance to. And it sucks that, me impulsively thinking about myself, I end up hurting another, and that sucks. So, yeah. I do hope I could talk to her. I remember her brother. Her brother was really chill, but yeah, made stupid decisions. That's why I'm grateful. I learned from every decision I make. I used to get upset when I was younger because like going through like that situation and even other situations where I wasn't the best person. Um, I used to sometimes be like, man, I wish my family wasn't so fucked up so that I could understand how to love and how to treat others and treat myself and stuff like that. But honestly, I'm grateful that my family was like this because I picked my family to be like this for a reason, so that I could understand other people. Because if I had a family and they treated me really well, and I didn't get to see people who aren't understand people who don't treat another well, I wouldn't be able to empathize with those kind of people. And those kind of people are the ones that really need love. So yeah, like yeah, but yeah, I done a lot. Not like not sexually. I'm not really. I mess with people sexually, but not as much as you may think. Not as much. I can remember most of the encounters. And as I got older, I wasn't really into it because it wasn't spiritual for me. I think I didn't wasn't into spirituality, but like I just knew like I just don't feel connection. And then I started realizing I was a demisexual, and I don't really be around um I be around a lot of women. I don't really, not really. I don't really think like that. I'm just more so focused on who is going to be the person for me, because that's the person I really and focus on, not other people. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've done like I don't know. I cursed a lot of people out and swear and was rude and very unconventional. I remember when I was in elementary school, I made these two girls kiss. I don't know why I did that, but I did that like when I was in elementary school. I don't know why, but I did something like that once in elementary school. It was really stupid, but yeah. I'm sorry if you guys remember that. Kamari Booth. That was like in South Brunswick, so it was in the South Brunswick Elementary School in like mid 2000s, maybe like 2004 to like six, maybe if you can remember that. Yeah, I want to be able to build strong relationships with people. I don't mind, building relationships with people. It takes a lot of courage because you're letting someone in your life who's going to end up hurting you, and you accept that. And not hurting you doesn't have to be in a bad way, but like hurting you as in they're going to, you know, they're gonna make you feel these different kind of emotions because you're gonna be tied to them, and everyone has their own individual life and don't understand people exactly their perspectives to the to like the T or whatever, but to the exact point. But yeah, it was gonna end up disappointing people and hurting people, and that's something I realized. That's why I'm pretty balanced in that kind of aspect. Because I know if I have you in my life, I'm gonna end up hurting you, and I try my best. As long as you try your best, I feel like it's fine. And obviously, if you're not trying to maliciously harm people, but I mean, like subconsciously, you disappoint people, you hurt people, or certain things happen depending on the situation. You know? And I'm not talking about like like I said, like malicious intent. If you know what malicious intent means, like to hurt, like to deliberately hurt someone. No, you accident, like an accident. You know, a lot of like you gotta understand, like if you have like a high, like I don't know, like a broad perspective, like on the world, you realize like how so many accidents happen in the universe, and accidents is just a part of the universe, even this world. It's just a part of it, Accidents happen, and you need accidents in order for things to happen. It's like in the tarot, like the Tower card, right? The Tower card in the tarot. Um, that's like the accident card. It happened. It's a waste to put so much energy and dark, like malicious, like emotional energy into something that you can't bring the moment back. You have to move on for it with it. So you might as well forgive the person if they didn't mean anything hard, anything intentionally. Like it happens, and like when you're like on a path like this, and you have a lot of people and all these different things, People are gonna disappoint you all the time, because we're all our own person, so we can't always know everything. We gotta make mistakes. We live and we learn. We don't know all the answers. So that's why, like, for me, I can't cancel someone or get upset at someone or stop being cool with someone because they fuck up. Especially when everyone I looked up to fucks up. So that's like, for me, that's like disowning my entire family and everyone I ever looked up to. Everyone is fucked up. I don't like people who do wicked shit to fucking destroy people. That's fucked up. That shit, I don't roll with that shit. I mean, people who do that kind of shit are already destined to reap what they sow. And depending on the situation, it takes a while. It depends on the situation, because that person still may be useful to trigger other events within others. Yeah. um. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not really into like to the to the societies and stuff like that. I'm a traveler. I don't really. I'm here. I'm here. Hi. But I'm a traveler. I'm not like, don't want to be a part of any society. I just want to travel and just see the world and see what it has to offer and just learn different cultures and different walks of being and walks of life. Yeah. Also, I guess since the way how the world is currently, yeah, I'm a black artist. Yeah, being black is awesome. I really like my skin color. I like it a lot. I like my skin. I like my face. I like what I look like. Um, I have black um family members. A lot of women. They're beautiful. They're all beautiful. I love them all. They look great. Yeah, and I like black people. I love all people, all walks of life. But I do want you to understand this because I see a lot of this even in my family, and it's pretty annoying. It's the discrimination. Um, for me as an Earthling, because I identify myself more as an Earthling rather than a human. As an Earthling, it's important to accept all creatures, that are genuine. Like I don't understand why you're getting upset at humans who look different and letting them get involved, be cool with each other and love another. And like I don't understand too. Like it's weird because people make a big deal out of that, but like a lot of people have like animals and dogs and shit, and they like they're different breeds and they get along. I know like in the past there used to be people who used to have dogs and they will only have like a certain breed. Stuck up as hell. Um, really, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it. But yeah, if whoever I end up being with, they are the person who is just meant to be with me, I guess. I don't really think I'm supposed to be with someone my race. The reason why, I met a lot of people my race that are really hot. There's a lot of women that are so hot. A lot of black women are just so hot. It's so hot, but all different races. Every race is beautiful. What the fuck? You guys are missing out. You guys are. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But hey, live your life how you want to. I won't control you. But yeah. The only reason why I think I'll end up being with someone that's not my race is because I think like variety in my life is really important. Having people in my life with different perspectives and different things, and my family, like I like to travel a lot, and my family, they're really like into different cultures and stuff like that. So it makes, and my sister has a Dominican boyfriend. I think it ties up for me to have someone from a different culture because to add that, like I feel like that's more so something that's just naturally going to happen. That's just what I feel like because I see the pattern in my life. I don't really be with people who are too similar to me, more so like different perspectives. Because how can you learn from someone if they're just like you? You know what I mean? Like, I like growth, so I feel like that will end up happening. But does that mean I don't like black people? No. Does that mean I think black women are hot? No. Everyone's fucking beautiful as hell. black women look good. Everyone has their quirk, man. Everyone has their pros and their cons. Everyone looks good. Everyone does. So it's really important to just be appreciative of um one, love yourself, sorry. Be appreciative of yourself and love yourself instead of focusing on what other people think of you. You should just focus on yourself and just love yourself and just understand as long as you love yourself, other people will love you. And you don't have to necessarily, well, I'm sorry for the conservative minded people out there, really don't care because it doesn't make sense to me personally, and I really don't care about your opinion. I'm so sorry. You don't have to care about mine either. I really don't care. But yeah, um, I do think fuck, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about like mixing or whatever the fuck, but yeah, damn, I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying because I was talking about the conservative people, but yeah, you're probably like, Kamar, how the fuck are you start talking about this? Yeah, I don't know. I just like to talk, but and just I like boundaries. I don't like people being all like around me and everything like that. Well, I do, but I like strangers and stuff like that. I like to have like um. I'm really like diverse. Like I'm an ambivert. Ambivert is how you say it. Like I like to be extroverted when it's time to be extroverted, and I like to be introverted when it's time to be introverted. Because I like to sit by myself and reflect on my life and just process everything and just just be with myself. I feel like it's really important to be with yourself. It's also important to be with others as well. But yeah. What else was I saying? Hmm, yeah. I'm not really. Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm a real person. I don't really care about all the bullshit. I'm not here to be perfect. I don't want to be perfect. What's the point of being perfect? The guys before me weren't perfect. All that matters is being the best person that you could possibly be and not hurting people and learning from your mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, but deliberately doing things is no bueno. You need to get your shit together. But it's okay to do some wrong, but make sure you're learning from it, and also don't keep it to yourself. Tell others because it can help other people as well understand that, and it can eliminate that problem. That's not like as many problems as you see that people act like it's a them thing is a universal thing. Because if it wasn't a universal thing, then people wouldn't be having this problem because it would just be second nature to us all, right? Common sense. But because everything adds up together, everything syncs together at the end of the day. That's why communication is extremely important. And that's why we need to fix the music world because music is one of the strongest and most powerful methods of communication and understanding yourself and reflection um, amongst humans. It's song, like how we go outside in the mornings and you hear animals singing and stuff to each other to understand each other and to communicate with each other. That's how we do that through our music. So I feel like that's really important. And it's really important to be vulnerable. Um, because you're not the only one going through what you're going through. Everyone is. Well, not everyone, but a good majority of people are going through similar things as you. So it's really important to express yourself and um, and get that out. You know, everyone is entitled to the way they feel and their emotions. So get your story out and I don't know, communicate and stuff. If that makes sense. But yeah, because man, when you leave that shit in, man, it turns you into a demon. And it makes you do things that you don't want to do, that you didn't originally want to do. You treat people badly. That's why sometimes, like, if you see some person, they may, like, oh, there was like a domestic violence dispute or this or that or whatever. Something happened, whatever, some shit happened, it could be anything. And that person ended up going to jail because they didn't communicate and they didn't really understand that take the time to understand another in that situation and understand why that happened. And then a lot of the person who just feels pain and everything like that and confusion, they're just rushing to seek justice in a way they think it's justice instead of trying to communicate with that person and understanding that this situation wouldn't have happened if there was an instigator. So there's usually an instigator, but the instigator usually is the one that instigates other problems, which usually leads to people going to jail or being hurt or other things like that. Instead of trying to understand why the problem occurred in the first place, and you will always have a void in that relationship until you figure out why that problem occurred in that relationship. Because there should be no problem. There's an instigator. There's always an instigator. When I was a kid, I used to instigate all the time. I know what an instigator is. And a lot of these problems happen because of instigators. It does. So, um, yeah. So that's why it's important to have communication with people to avoid these situations. So you can realize, oh wow, okay, you didn't really realize, I didn't, okay, you didn't mean harm. Okay, you're fine. Because any real person, like if you're really real, and especially if you like want to be blessed, like you would, if you realize someone is doing something, if they hurt you, but they didn't do it in a malicious manner and it was accidental in their learning, why would you want to condemn them for anything instead of just holding them accountable and making them be like, okay, hold them accountable to what they did so they don't do it again. You know, slap on the wrist because if you do that, then they're just gonna keep doing bad shit, depending on the person. But yeah, you hold them accountable, and that helps them be able to be a better person. A lot of people go rotten because you spoil them and you don't hold them accountable, and you give them a slap on the wrist instead of scaring them and holding them accountable. That's you didn't give them their karma. You have to give people their karma. If you don't give people their karma, depending on their nature and how pure they are hearted, they might go on a certain path. They may go on the wrong path, and stay in that path because it may be thrilling to them, and they may not still understand themselves to the point where they may find thrill and pleasure into things that are not ideal. Um, that can happen. That's all evil and stuff like that happens. Yeah. But yeah, it's great to communicate and to understand another. Because if you really, because if you want forgiveness yourself and you know you made mistakes, how can you forgive? So how can you expect forgiveness if you don't forgive others, right? And a lot of people who are miserable and condemn people and upset and everything like that, they themselves are have terrible histories with things, and they don't want to accept the responsibility because there's a lot of weak cowards out here. I'm sorry being compared to them, but there's a lot of cowards out here that don't man up and own their shit. And and people use churches as scapegoats. What is it called? Repenting, like repenting for your sins and stuff like that. Like that's cute and all that you're repenting, but what's repenting if you're not telling the person who you hurt what's going on and why you did that? Because if you don't do that, they're always going to be triggered by that. And I know that because my mom has been through situations and she tells me how she's still triggered because she never got her and she never got her apology. You know, that's why I always welcome people come to me if you want to have a conversation about anything, so you can get that free of mind. Because when you get involved with people, you intertwine with another, like spiritually, and you become karmic partners, and you learn karma together. And it's not fair, karmic situations together, and it's not fair for them to have to be haunted by you because you won't be a man or you won't be a good person, a genuine person, and just be honest to them and let them know what happened and apologize to them. It's not fair. They shouldn't have to be tied to that. They should be able to live their life. You're making them, you're haunting them, and you're making them where they can't live their life and be happy. So they're forever lost because you don't want to do your part, which is fucked up if you ask me. So it's really important to me to just be honest with people all the time. Whenever I feel it, whenever I know I've done something wrong. And when you hold on to it and everything like that, and you're not a man and you don't wanna do it, it makes it worse because it makes it where okay, it's taking so long. They're thinking that you're not wanting to they're starting to think negative things when you could have just been honest with them. But certain situations, like some situations I'm in, where you didn't realize you done something wrong, and then and then it leads up, But that happens, But if you realize you done something wrong, it's important to let them know as soon as you know that you've done something wrong. You gotta give people their peace of mind, man. It's not fair that that you're haunting souls out here. It's not fair to these souls. These souls didn't come here to be haunted by you. Get your shit together, man. You're not gonna be blessed for that. It's not fair at all. Everyone has the ability to be abundant and be happy. Stop trying to defend yourself all the time, and instead just do the right thing. That's the best way to defend yourself. Do the right thing. Oh, what's happening here? Okay, but yeah, do the right thing. But yeah, I really, really want to help people and help people grow and evolve and become better people and be happy. I'm gonna try my best, and I see a lot of my peers are doing the same, and I like that. Like for my peers, people in music and everything like that, it's really important to understand people platforms in general, like that people are watching you. It's really important for you to watch how you treat other people and other artists and stuff like that, because people want you guys to be cool with each other, because that's love. You're spreading love. People want to see you enjoying other people and being cool with other people. You don't have to fake it though, right? Um you don't have to fake it. Be honest, and just be honest. But pretty much what I'm going with is it's not too good to like beef with people and cause problems with people like for no reason, because you're just instigating negativity, and that makes it where people like hurt another and and become negative and all these different things, and it's not really good. Speaking with that, I do think it's good to make songs that depict your story and the things you've been through, because it can empathize with others, and and connect with others, like say like some drill artists and stuff like that. Like something I like about Chief Keef, like with drill, like he was like, even like Lil B. I don't know about Lil B's history when it comes to his background, but like these artists, they made a lot of songs about things they've been through in certain situations, and they weren't really glorifying it. Instead, they were taking you in it. That's how it felt, and it felt like blatantly negative. It felt personal. Like they're literally telling you all these things, these stories. It it pulls you into their perspective, and I feel like that was really powerful, and also a lot of it's self defense as well. Like I like stuff like that because to me, that's not blatant. That's not like negativity. That's trying to help you understand these things more and help people be able to empathize with it more and understand it and speak to people who are in those similar situations. Um, I don't think music should always be like positive and everything like that. I think it should be real. And also, I think it should be real, and I don't think that negativity should just be blatantly, um, not blatantly. I wouldn't say blatantly, but like just just like maliciously like advertised. Um, for just for the fuck of it, or just for like clicks and views and just exploiting like that. I don't know. I don't think that's really cool. I think that's not a good example to do that. I think that's irresponsible. If you ask me, it's my opinion. But yeah, it's 2:17. Oh man. But yeah, man. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm Maury. I'm a music artist, performer, producer, songwriter, singer. Um, and so many other things. I'm learning piano. Um, I will need to learn how to engineer. I've been doing everything by myself pretty much. And yeah. And I really can't wait to have a team behind me. It'll be so fun. Finally get to be an artist, perform, connect with other artists and everything like that. I don't really even know too many artists. And I never really had a mentor. I can't wait to have mentorship and to be around people who have a higher perspective than me, and be around positive people, and be around people who understand me more, so I can just be the artist that I was always meant to be, and have pressure from me, like not having to succumb to not submit to the matrix world or whatever this is. Um, that I'm only involved with because I don't have control of my life at the moment. But yeah, I can't wait. And I'm so grateful that I get to be in an era with such talented people, in a talented era where everything in such a close era as like technology with technology, people are closer and understanding each other more, and the world's just way more closer, and and because of technology and people learning themselves more, it's a far more advanced and a far more skillful and talented world. Some people are super talented, and it's just amazing. It's just an honor being able to come up in in an era with these people, with these legends and these special. Like I don't like to say special. I'm sorry to say special, but like because everyone's special. But like these like important people. It's really important. I mean, it's really an honor. That's why I used to be so hard on myself because I never really thought, wow, I could be amongst these important people. Like I never thought that because I'm like these people are so important, but I never really paid attention to what I was doing, and I realized that I worked hard to be amongst that as well. And I think that's a blessing because I worked so hard. So seeing that I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, a Yonko in the music. I'm gonna be someone who's gonna be really appreciated and powerful and and skillful and admirable and respected and stuff like that and admired. So like I don't know, I think it's just awesome and just I think it's just awesome and being um you know being able to I don't know I still no I don't know but like even the predecessors that I looked up to. It's just awesome being able to be in the same boat as them. So and seeing myself in them. So I think that's pretty awesome as well. And I'm just grateful for all these connections and all this help that I get and everything like that. So blessed for that. Um, yeah, it's just so awesome. Like I never really talked about like music and stuff like that. Like how I feel about it. That I'm finally where I want to be. Like just seeing everything is just so awesome. Like because I never really took the time to reflect on these things, and my family don't really listen to me talk about my music. So I don't know. It's really honestly, it's emotional that I finally get to be where I want to be. Honestly, I'm tearing up, and like just seeing all along that I belong there all along is pretty awesome as well. But yeah, I worked so hard. It's just and I'm still gonna keep working. But like for me, it's just to see like I could finally get my family out of the situation that they're in, and seeing that the hard work I've done is leading to somewhere. It's just a blessing to me, and it just makes me feel so happy. But I don't know. It's still so hard for me to process how I feel because I'm more so excited because I don't really hold too much on to negativity in any kind of way. But and I don't know. I'm just so in the moment. I don't really know how to celebrate, but I'm just really grateful that I get to finally do this, and it's just awesome. It's just super awesome. Um, wow, I get everything I worked so hard for. I get to finally have. I know I'm not really showing emotions, but it's just I guess just for me, it's because I just already because there's more I'm trying to go towards. So when you see more that you're trying to go for towards, it's just like okay, it's like it's like a drug. It's like a drug addiction. I'll say it's like a drug addiction. Like you keep on like you keep on taking these drugs, and then the high goes away, and you keep doing more. It's just like a cycle. That's pretty much what it is. I'm not saying, yeah, but yeah, it's just you just can't get enough. You're just always just focused on that. But yeah, but I know once I finally see it, I'll be able to appreciate it more and understand it more. And I'll go also guess too, cause like with social media, like just seeing like, 'cause I get to see a lot of my peers and stuff like that on social media. Maybe that desensitizes me a little bit. I don't know, but yeah, I'm grateful and I am really excited because I feel like I get to be an artist the way how I like to be, and I get to get out of some discomfort, and I get to do a lot of things that I really want to do because I finally get to be free. I always wanted to just finally just be an artist and just be what do the things I want to do. It's always been delayed because I needed to get myself right first before I go out there. But yeah, I finally get to just be an artist, so I think that's just really awesome. I finally get to live my life how I desire it to be, and I finally just get to enjoy life and just live life and finally get out of this frustrating point. And like I said before, it's just a blessing. It's an honor. I'm so grateful. And yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I'll talk about my religion. I didn't really think about that, but I grew up in a cat. I'm sorry, I said Catholic. I grew up in a Christian home, and like family's really all of them are like super Christian and everything like that. Um, so I think I'm not Christian. I'm not religious, but I like it a lot. Like being able to come in a place that's spiritual and have a spiritual background and everything like that. And learning from Jesus was really interesting, and just seeing like a different deity, another deity, and learning about their story and everything like that is really awesome. Just learning about their perspective. At first, I didn't understand what they meant by Jesus died for your sins, but now I understand what they meant by Jesus died for my sins, and that's why I appreciate Jesus more because, like, Jesus died and for how I take it. Jesus died so we all can be the way how we are now, because I would assume that Jesus would be one of the first enlightened, like super highly enlightened beings on the planet with humans, um, amongst humans, I guess. And that it was able to expose people to be more enlightened. So without someone like Jesus, we wouldn't have been as enlightened as we are today. So that's really, for me, that's why it's really important that I that I I'm sorry, I lost words, but it's really important that I look into Jesus and learn about Jesus and appreciate him because because we wouldn't I wouldn't be able to be who I want to be if it wasn't for him. So yeah, and just learning from him as well as an enlightened being from and such a really like animalistic primal like they were like animals but like like a very like like what's the freaking like what is it? I'll just say caveman mindset, very caveman mindset, very survival mindset, and very super duper conservative. So like, and being the enlightened one is would be really it must be really it's really interesting being able to get that perspective. So learning about that was pretty awesome. But with that, I'm not religious though. I'm spiritual. Um, always just been spiritual. I never really get my concepts of gods and everything like that is completely different from the majority of people see it. I see it in a completely different way. Um, and that's the reason why I'm really grateful for Jesus because I can appreciate him. Um, but yeah, I just see religion. I just see things in a completely different way. and I see how small we all are. So that just ties in with like the universe and just believing in the universe and just understanding the universe and everything like that. Um, yeah, but yeah, for me, I'm my own God. I believe in being my own God. I get my own guidance and wisdom, and I use life to be inspired by life to figure things out on my own. And obviously you talk to other people and gain different perspectives and stuff like that that inspire you. But ultimately, I'm the one who gets myself through life. Um, and yeah, I don't look up to other deities. Instead, I'm grateful and honored for other deities for what they've done for me current and um, all times, past, future, and present. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, I don't really worship any. I'm just grateful for anyone who helps me in any kind of way. Is genuine and curious and helps me. That I care and I'm genuine towards those people, loyal towards those people, and grateful for those people or those beings, regardless of what they are. I don't believe in worship because I feel like if you worship, it takes away from yourself and it makes you a slave to that person, and it takes away your individuality, and you're making someone else your God when you should be your own God. You should only worship yourself. That's what I believe. Um, and yeah, I don't even think you should like worship yourself in like a in a balanced way. You know, not make yourself like be arrogant and stuff like that. But you should worship yourself and trust your own soul and your own guidance instead of relying on people who don't know what they're doing, and then people who you can see yourself in who are enlightened as well and have their own perspectives. Take in their perspective and make it your own. That's what you should do. Instead of being like, oh yeah, I'm right, this, that, fuck your ego. Once you do that, you lose knowledge. Everyone doesn't know everything. There's people who know things that you don't know. So whenever you come across perspectives that are enlightened and individualistic, you can learn something if you open up your mind to it. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not into like the religions, but I like learning from them. That's my thing. I like to learn from different religions, but religion is too restrictive for me. It's too restrictive, and you have to rely on someone else's guidance. So for me, if I'm a Christian, I can only go as far as Christianity goes. I can only go as far as Jesus' scriptures or whatever those are, like the scriptures. Oh yeah, his lessons. I can only go as far as he told. He only lived for 3 decades. He didn't live long enough. Everyone grows. Jesus wasn't a perfect person. No one is. Everyone grows and learns. If he was still alive and was still able to learn, he would learn even more. So it's things stop at that point. You can't go beyond. That's why, like for me, I'm just grateful for it. And it's important to expand upon that, like you would anything else. I feel like people should stop acting like they're such a stranger, acting like they're not spiritual and enlightened. There's a lot of Christ-like people on this planet, all different kinds of ways, and all different kinds. Like you have to understand how many, how how far we are from like Christ. We're so far ahead, and a lot of us are followers of Christ. And that disgrace all different kind of religions, dude. Like spirit, like Greek mythology, all these different mythologies, all these different things impact our earth. If they didn't, we wouldn't be seeing stories about them. They do. They wouldn't be around. Lies aren't around. The truth never lies. The truth is always there, but the lies are nowhere to be found. So you should kind of, you know, be open minded to things. But yeah, yeah. I feel like it's important to master yourself and to trust in yourself and what you like and who you think you are. We're not far off from God's. All of us are. We have immortal souls. We can do anything with them if we believe in ourselves. We have the power to create whatever we want. Understand we are children of God. Every being is a child of God in all different senses because everything in the universe is celestial, pretty much, honestly. And humans, not humans, oh yeah, the planet, we come from the planet's a God and the celestial. God is in the celestial. Gaia, we come from that. And we're her children. obviously we have gifts and we have ties to her, and that makes us gods. Even we're children of the universe, gods. And I don't really believe in like the God because for me, I believe gods is like a god is a title. I believe everyone's a deity. A deity is like a divine being. Everyone's a divine being. Everyone is, whether if you believe it or not, but you are. But it's up to you to embody that energy and to realize that everyone is. As long as you have a soul, you are. And even that, even if you don't have a soul, even your flesh, even inanimate objects all have energy and they're all divine. Everything that's in the universe, because we're all the children of the universe. So it only makes sense to me. Everything's divine. But everything isn't equal because everyone has a purpose. You're here for a reason. You wouldn't be here if you weren't here for a reason. And for people who, yeah, I feel like, yeah, everyone's here for a reason. Even for people who wish death upon themselves, their deaths are often used in a means to advance some kind of event, some kind of thing. Nothing's in vain because everything happens for a reason. And the universe is the ultimate chess player. The universe doesn't miss. Best believe. Everything is going to be utilized to spark some kind of change, even if it's the tiniest change. That's how you fucking play. Every move is the right move. No wrong moves. You think the universe has regrets? Of course not, because they'll just maneuver. But yeah, I don't believe in like everyone's like gods or whatever, but everyone's a deity. Because God is a type of deity. God is like for me, God is like a job. It's like a divine title. You like you watch over something or something like that. That's how I feel. But I don't really know these things, but that's how I feel. But yeah, that's my spirituality. I hope people understand it. My religion. I'm not really into religions, but yeah, a lot of outdated people out there. But like, I don't really care. I want to be myself, and this is what I believe in, and it makes sense to me, and it got me this far. So I'm not gonna just like how you guys don't want to turn back your back on your religions and stuff like that. I won't tell you to. I don't expect for anyone to do the same. Because if you do, you're a fucking hypocrite, and you can't tell me shit. So, yeah, I'm just being honest. So, yeah. I don't give a fuck because you can't do anything. Fucking hypocrite. So yeah, I just appreciate me. But yeah. What else? Anything else I want to talk about? I don't know. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the people I grew up with. I'm grateful for the people I came across. Um, and people who I'm going to come across. I hope I want to be cool with everyone. Not obviously, you're not friends with everyone because everyone isn't on the same path and understands. But like for people I come across on a genuine level, I want to like we all know about love. It's love at the end of the day. So hopefully we can communicate with love. Obviously, we have our egos. We need to bring our egos in. You have to, um, so you can enjoy yourself and have fun. But you balance it. You know how to do it. You don't try to step on people's toes and treat people like shit and stuff like that. Just mess around with them. Banter. I love banter. I love shit talking. But I'll never deliberately hurt someone. It's just like what I said before. You have people around, people are gonna get hurt. You know, we get hurt, and it's good for us to hurt each other in ways because it toughens us up. You can't grow. You'll just be fear mind. You just have a fear minded mind. You'll be afraid of stuff. And if you're afraid, you won't grow. You'll be too afraid to grow. And that's no bueno. So yeah. I got a headache. Is there anything else I want to talk about? He, I don't know. I'm just happy. I can't wait. I can't wait till my family not to stress anymore, wondering what I'm doing because they don't understand my perspective. so they don't have to worry about what I'm doing. That could take stress off of them. So I don't like my family. I don't like my loved ones stressing. I don't like women stressing, especially women shouldn't stress. In my opinion, I don't think they should. Women shouldn't be stressing at all. It's not good for them. It's not good for anyone. But yeah, women shouldn't. Men should create an environment where women don't have to worry about too much. They worry, but they have to. They're human. Well, not human. They're alive. Not alive. They're a person. They have to go through things, but they shouldn't have to worry about every little fucking thing. It's not good. All that stress isn't good. You want your woman to not be stressed. You want your woman to be the person to comfort you and to be relaxed and to be comfortable. You don't want them to be in that stress energy. You deal with the stress and you take that away from her. And then you make it where you expose yourself to her. Well, in your expose your world to her and toughen her up to where she will be able to feel confident in situations that a lot of people will not feel confident in because you're toughening her up. But don't, harm the person you're with. Yeah, oh, I got a headache, man. But, yeah. I'm happy. Yeah. For like the fifth time. But yeah, I'm just happy and yeah, I just can't wait. Um, and yeah. And sometimes I'll come on here and I'll be honest. Maybe in the future I may do speeches and stuff like that, but just be honest with people and just talk to them. Have like a heart to heart conversation with people about stuff and be able to inspire them and motivate them and everything like that. Because I just want to see everyone do well. That's ultimately what I want to do. I just want everyone to do well. Um, I know not to control people. That's no bueno. But I want to make sure. I just like to see people succeed. And I know my family does too when they try to control me and all these different things. And I see how that hurts me and makes me and messes things up with me. So I try my best not to do that to other people and just trust the process. But yeah, I guess this is enough for me. We're talking for now. It's been 3 hours. Um, yeah, we had a little conversation about stuff and I hope everyone's well. Um, Yeah, I love everyone. I'm appreciative of everyone who cares about me and understands me and wish nothing but the best for me and everything like that and understand me. It just means a lot to me. That people who understand me and are good to me. So that makes me happy. And I like seeing you guys happy as well. I like seeing everyone blessed, abundant. Everyone should be able to achieve whatever they want to achieve. It's not necessarily competing with other people, trusting yourself, trusting your own taste and your own progress. You can get there. Just because you're not there doesn't mean you won't get there. Look at me. I've been at this shit for 10 years. This is my 10th year working on music. I started singing in 2013. Look, it took me a decade to get where I want to be, right? But in the beginning, if you watched me, I always said don't give up. Always follow your. My aunt taught me that, but I always told people you can be anything you want to be. I always knew it because I saw other people do it as well. But yeah, it takes time. Don't be jealous of people. Just put the work in. Be who you want to be. Be different. You don't have to be the same as others. And celebrate people who can't do what you can do, because that's a win for you. Because at least you get to witness it. If you really like it, at least you get to witness it, right? So I think that's pretty cool. So I like seeing people win because I get to see things I've never seen before. And ultimately, that's pretty much what I want to see. I want to see amazing things. Be surrounded by amazing people. I don't care about competing with you. Why would I want to compete with my? I'm already competing with myself. Why would I want to compete with other people who are like me? Well, I'm already competing with myself. I want to compete with other people. You friendly competition, obviously, yeah. But like to deliberately compete with others. Damn, I got a fat headache. Hell, it's pointless if you ask me. Yeah, man. I wanna I wanna look out for people. I want us all to look after each other. I care about people. No, so no, I like to make fun of people. I like to joke around and stuff like that. You know? And I'm not a good person. I'm a genuine person. I don't act like I'm a good person. I never act like I'm a good person. I always downplay because I don't want people to be like, because people are so used to me being kind and everything like that because you're giving me that energy or you're not being too hard on me. Um, so, or being bad, being not being good to me. So I'm kind, you know? But I do want people to know I'm not a good person. I'm not a good person because there's times where I fuck up and, there's times where I'm not as nice. And those happen. And I don't want people thinking, oh, he's always nice all the time. Like, because sometimes I might stop. That's why it's important to learn yourself and understand yourself so you can avoid being in situations that make you uncomfortable and that may, suffocate you. Not, well, for me, suffocate me, but puts you in a situation that just makes you super uncomfortable. Um, it's important to master yourself because no one understands you more than yourself. So it's really important to do what you gotta do for yourself. Um, yeah, yeah, I got a headache. Yeah, but yeah, I'm wishing the best for anyone, man. If you guys need me to talk about stuff, always feel free. I can. That's what I'm here for. I'm an honest person. I want to be able to say things that I come across, different perspectives I learn, and and just me growing and just seeing the world and everything like that. I want to be able to give that knowledge to other people so that for people who want to grow and change. Because for for someone whose journey is about growth, I can't be a hypocrite. I want to know new perspectives, and I have to get perspectives from other sources to learn new things. So I can't be a hypocrite and not give that access to other people as well. So for me, it's important to share knowledge with other people, in case they want to grow, because everyone deserves to grow. That's why that's why I don't judge people because everyone deserves a chance to grow. A lot of people they're condemned right away to where they don't have a chance to renew themselves. No one cares if whatever happened to them actually happened or not, if they actually did it or they didn't. It's not fair. That's so fucked up. Where's the love? Where's the understanding? Where's the he's a person? Okay, we're in a fucked up world. We're all fucked up psychologically. Why not try to understand that person, understand their story a little bit? Why can't I see that he's a genuine person? Am I not a genuine person? Is that the reason why I can't see it? I don't understand your your society and your criminal justice system. It makes no sense. That's why I was originally going to be a lawyer. It makes no sense to me. It's really hypocritical, if you ask me. Because if you want to be thorough, why not really be thorough? Everything's hypocritical. Everything's just like I don't know. It's just bogus. If you're gonna understand this person, why not? Why can't you understand that person? Why you have pedophiles, and crazy people and people who just do terrible shit, condemning all these people who 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 done mistakes as well, and people who haven't done mistakes. You're condemning all these people, but but people are able to understand you and not treat you and give you chances and everything, but you can't give these other people a chance. Like I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. Do you not see yourself in that person? Are you better? What makes you better than that person? Explain. What makes you better than that person? What are you attributing to this planet that makes you better than that person? I don't understand it. I just don't get it. But yeah, I try to understand these things, but I don't really get it. This is all ego. It's not real. This is bullshit because they don't really care about people. They just care about the societal 3D bullshit that doesn't matter. Well, all that bullshit. But I'm not gonna get into this because I just don't feel like getting into it. And yeah, I am going to smoke a blunt and find something to do. Maybe fuck up this popcorn. Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap a little later after that. Probably after I play. I might play a sweat. Nah. I want to work out, but I shouldn't. I need to recover. I need to recover because my balls. I need to stop. I can't. I'm gonna like. Yeah. I don't want to like overdo it. But yeah. Maury. I'm new. I guess I've been doing this thing for a while, but yeah. Also, I wanna. Okay, before I sign off, I do want to say rest in peace to everyone who passed that I never got to meet, that I would like to meet, that I saw myself in. It's a very unfortunate situation because I really wish I could have got to meet a lot of these people, so many different people. But, you know, I believe that your spirit's still here in some way. So, I'll interact with it in a different sense. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep trusting that things happen for a reason. And these things, these sacrifices for where these artists, these genuine artists who gone through so much and just ends up they lose their life in one way or another. Their life is sacrificed for us to reflect upon our own lives. Um, you know, I'm grateful because it helps you um understand yourself more. When you see these kind of things, even though you wish that you could have got that perspective through them being alive still, because that's a better that's a more ideal result. But yeah, I'm grateful for their perspectives and for their efforts and everything they've done, um, and for helping and for inspiring me in ways as well. All these different people it means so much to me, um, and to others as well. And yeah, I wish I got to meet a lot, but it is what it is. I'm grateful for the people who are still alive that I get to meet, and yeah, it's an honor to be able to be recognized as a peer to you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of this. I am going to, like I said, smoke one. Ooh, maybe I might take a bath. Play some Pokemon in the bath. Okay, yeah. Bye.